Storytellers presents. What the hell are we doing? Rapunzel.
Okay, so once upon a time, like 2 months ago, I was out taking out my garbage and I looked over the fence and I saw that my neighbor was growing this really big garden full of cabbages and things like that. And I saw that my other neighbors, one who was like super pregnant, were sneaking into the garden because she wanted to eat that cabbage and her husband was helping her steal it. And my neighbor just turns out to be a witch, so she got really pissed off about this.
And she was like, hey, check this out.
I was like, oh, that's awesome. I know how you did that. I'm like, get up in the tower then. It's like, shut your eyes and poof, there she was, stuck in the
tower with this child. And the child was a prodigy. Kind of like a wonderkin, but a little bit more superfoody. And so the child, because it was all natural, never really washed it or cut its hair. And so it got kind of grungy, but in like a pretty natural princess kind of way.
So she had to shower sooner or later. Rubbing herself and scrubbing, to get clean, because you don't want to be a dirty girl.
And while she was in the shower, I snuck over to their garbage cans and I started going through the bags and I found these notes that said that she actually grew out of some of the stuff in the garden that the mom ate, that like the baby became this like weird magical thing with crazy hair, and the witch took her.
The witch, however, was not aware that when you let your hair grow out and you don't cut it, it actually gains a lot of tension to it, and it can hold almost any amount of weight. So the daughter really could have just escaped whenever she wanted to, but primitives, right?
So along came a prince with tight breeches riding on his horse, and he was like, hey, up there, I want to pull your hair.
I was like, hey, can I get an audience volunteer, please? Someone who I've never met before, please come up here, and your name is Seth. Hey, and Seth came up and he's like, oh, I don't know what to do. And I'm like, just stand here, we're going to put her hair in the box and we're going to cut it. And then we did, and we put it back, and it was the same.
So she used the hair to like make this wicked zip line. But it was weird because the prince was at the bottom and had to go up, and like I'm sure like a janitor will tell you gravity goes the other way. So he actually had to do more of like a James Bond hand over hand triple axle.
Which I know that he's like super into because I can see into his window from my window, and he watches James Bond every Tuesday night for exactly 3 hours.
I like looking through windows and seeing what people are into.
The funny thing about windows is you're actually seeing a microscopic version of the image that you
Pull out of your hat, and there it is.
Smoking a doobie, but like it's okay because it actually wakens up your aura.
Speaking of waking up, who wants to have a tickle fight? Tickle fight, yeah.
And so actually, like I saw them have a tickle fight when the prince climbed up her hair, and this used to happen every Wednesday and Saturday from approximately 10 a.m. till 1 p.m. I kept
going up and down the half pipe.
And the matinee at 3.
But if you don't...
Well, anyway, the prince saw Rapunzel, the name of the little girl, and he decided that he loved her and wanted to help her escape.
So he threw a Mountain Dew can at the witch's face and they got out of there.
Ta-da!